Greetings, all you fantastic people on the worldwide interwebs. This is another eye pain creatures video, and today I'm showing you a speed paint of this fabulous opportunity I got from Hal over there on twitch.tv/eye pain creatures. Check it out. He's one of my moderators, and he's a gamer, and I guess this is a panel for really cool gaming computer and machine. So this goes on the panel, and he said just paint some Matsu. So I painted the ka-kappa DJs, and I painted Mr. Kabuki over there from the Funky Eye Puppets in the story Matsu. But I'd like to explore a quote today, and I'm revisiting one of my favorite visionaries and people who have definitely altered the way I think and how I exist, and that's Mr. Neville Goddard. And it's a long one today. It's from his book, Your Faith is Your Fortune. And Neville says, as your attention is removed from the world around about and placed upon the I am, so that you are lost in the feeling of simply being, you will find yourself slipping the anchor that tied you to the shallows of your problems, and effortlessly you will find yourself moving out into the deep. The sensation which accompanies this act of one of expansion, you will feel yourself rise and expand as though you were actually growing. Do not be afraid of this floating, growing experience, for you are not going to die to anything but your limitations. However, your limitations are going to die as you move away from them, for they live only in your consciousness. So I think mainly what Goddard is saying is believe more in what's going inside your imagination and your mental faculties more than the situation that you're taking in with your five senses. Move yourself from the world around you and about you and place it on the I am, where the focus of really what you desire and where you want to be and how you want to feel and how you want to see the world, and keep that focus, because that's the one that's going on inside of ourselves, between our ears and behind our eyes, and that's the real focus of how we perceive the world, more than taking it in the other way, being the cause more than the effect, right? Like seeing yourself, just like when I'm painting, like I have to really get in that focus of the mode, or when I'm writing some really creative stories or anything, I have to really let my imagination be the driver and be in the driver's seat and grab the wheel, and then that's where basically Neville's saying, when you get into that I am, the I am is basically your imagination, what you want to, definitely you have the power to project forward and even look backwards and see it the way you want to see it, and so you get simply lost in the feeling of just being who you are. And you find yourself, right? Neville says the anchor starts slipping away, that one that tied you to the shallows, the surface of all your problems, where you just saw these problems. And then you effortlessly will find yourself moving out into the depths. And not in the depths of the ocean, the water, deep inside your ocean, inside yourself. And then you'll get the sensation that accompanies the act of expanding, like you'll start to see more possibilities, that it's not going to just dive in doom and failure and lack and limitation. You're going to feel yourself rise and actually growing, because you're trusting this infinite imagination that it can see way beyond, right? Especially past all your limitations, and a lot of those are going to die away because creativity starts coming forward, and you start to see that you live in your consciousness. Like, this is how we're perceiving anything, in our thoughts, our imagination, more than it's coming in us, and we have to react to it. We more can respond with beauty and art and purpose and intention, and just see everything open up and be beautiful. So remove that attention from the situation or the circumstance or what you think you're in, and the comparison to everything. Use your imagination, go deep within and see the clairvoyance that you have inside yourself, the ability to cut through anything that you're building with your unconscious imagination that you don't want. So take that in deep and give it out for Mr. Never God Art. You know, I love to say God Art, Neville God Art, and always bless Neville for being alive and sharing all this incredible, expansive knowledge where we can get definitely into the I am, our imagination, and how we see ourselves in our infinite expanding thoughts of our imagination more than the situation, the circumstance that surrounds you and is the outside world. So definitely take that on and be a ka-kappa DJ, bring light to what got washed away. All right. Thank you for watching the video. Peace.